Hi everyone, this is Zeeshan Elahi and you are watching another video of Startup Journey. After watching my recent video on the idea and how an idea can turn into a big company or a startup and can decide the fate of a startup, some people approach me via Instagram and Facebook and DM me that they had some idea and ask me that how I usually convert an idea to a working application, how I usually visualize or conceptualize an idea for my own products or my clients. So I thought, why not create a video, a small video, and in which I show you the way how I usually start with converting an idea to a working product. And it usually starts in your mind right here. So most of the time I do this step on paper and for my own products or my ideas, because on doing this on paper it's quite easy. So because when you are in a flow, then you can like just scribbling everything or drawing everything, cutting it, removing it, and it's quite easy as compared to doing it on a application like a mobile application or maybe a computer, MacBook application or a Windows application. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this step or this strategy doing it on an application. Okay, and before doing that, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so you can receive notification for all the videos that I will make in the future. Okay, so let's get started. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you an application that I use on my MacBook most of the time, and how I usually convert an idea to a working product by just visualizing it in my mind. And this step is very important because it will help you to like going into the detail, going deeper and deeper into your idea and exploring it even further. It's like a brainstorming. We call it the brainstorming, or I call it sometimes idea visualization. Okay, so what you need to do is that you need to identify all the functionality points that you want in your application. For example, like some people have in mind that I want to buy this car, or I want to drive this type of car. So what they have is like, I want to drive a BMW, or I want to drive a Mercedes, or I want to drive Audi or something like that. But what they need to do is that they need to be specific. But because if they just go to a showroom and ask the representative there that I want to buy an Audi, you are already standing in Audi showroom. So but they want you to be specific about the features that you actually want in your car. So similarly, when you want to create an application and you have a tech startup idea that you want to implement and want to execute, then you need to be specific about the features you really want in your application, because these features will help you do the risk analysis, it will help you do the cost analysis, it will help you do that what features you will give in your first phase, second phase, third phase, because it's not possible and it's not a good idea to just go all in and just keep working on an application and bring up a product that people do not really want or they do not care about. Okay, so now before wasting more of your time, let's begin with and I will show you the application. It's a simple application called My Node, and it's like available free of cost on MacBook Store, or it's also available like it comes in both version, paid version and free version. I mostly use the free version because I do not really need all the fancy things or something like that. So the free version is quite helpful for me because I mostly do it on the paper and then just transfer it into a mobile, into this My Node application to share with my clients. For myself, I usually keep it on the paper because it's easier for me. So the idea behind is that what we need to do is we need to identify all the steps that we can do to just visualize an idea that what functionality we actually need in our application. Okay, so let's go to the computer screen and I will show you in detail. So here is our MindNode application, and let me start with a simple blank project. So here's a project. So let's suppose you want to create a social media application. Okay, because it's simple and most people can connect to it. Okay, so it's a simple social media application, and social media application is going to have a feature we call posts. You can call it something like that. So just start with the post because it's simple for me. So, and a post will have like content, and content will have a type. Okay, so content type can be simple text, or it can be photos, it can be video, and it can be link. So we might add some other functionality, but the type of contents later. So I'm just giving you the strategy that how you can expand working, starting from a seed like social media, then the post, then the content type, and expanding it into a fully working application like a tree. Like tree grow from the seed and turn into a big tree which later being fruit. So just like the same concept here we will using here. Okay, so a post, so user will interact with the post definitely, and what different type of users will interact with. So there will be authors, so and there will be viewers, and viewers can further define into like my friends and public, everyone else, or let's say friends of friends. Okay, so this is simply like changing it to and what other features we would like to have for our post. So people can view a post definitely, then they can, so let's change it to like this, so features, or let's say let's give it the features. So people can view a post, they can like a post or give their expression, something like that. If you go following on Facebook, let's say, they can comment on a post, they can share my post, or they can just hide or delete or something like that, or from their feed. Okay, and after definitely I might also want to restrict my post to only myself. This is give me some privacy, or a custom list, let's say myself, and add another feature like custom list. So as you can see, I've just started with a basic concept that we need to post, then we decided content type, then we decide the users, different type of users who will interact with the post, then we decide the features like share, view, comment, add. So what you can do, you can just keep adding and adding and adding features, and just doing the same strategy and start visualizing that how you want to make it look like, how you want the people interact with the application, what different features you want in the feature, what different modules. So when you keep this approach, it will like help you to better visualize your idea, and it will help you to later turn your idea to a reality, a product, a successful product that might also like that might just what can I say, that might go viral and many people start using your product, and it might become an overnight success. But we can't really call it an overnight success, but any successful application, any application that people want or people use should have the features, or I would say must have the features that people really want in their application, what your application is actually created for. If it's a social media application, it should help people to socialize. So this is the simple way that I use most of the time in my applications, for my ideas. And this is how I usually turn my idea into a fully working application, by just visualizing it in my mind. And it helped me to like do all the risk analysis, cost analysis. Most of the time cost analysis I do for my clients, because they are the one paying for it. And if they do not really know what they actually want, then how can they fund the application or fund the implementation from, or hire our services? So this is a simple step. Most of the time some clients actually do it by themselves, and they have all the functionality points, all the dots already connected by themselves when they come to us. But some clients, they just have like the example I gave earlier, they just know that they need a car, or they just need an application, and they do not really know all the features that they really want, and they want our help to conceptualize it, to visualize it in the better way. And later they run all the analysis. Sometimes they run themselves again, and sometimes they call us to run all these analysis, like risk analysis, cost analysis, and everything like for them. Okay, so I hope to see you in another video. Until then, Allah Hafiz, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. Take care.